The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Ryan Garcia gets interrogated by Bill Haney and pressed by Zab Judah. Yes, this Garcia Haney debacle, drama, reality series, whatever you want to call it, has its newest chapter. And it started with an interrogation from Officer Bill. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go.
Bill, what's good, Bill?
Hey, what? Hey, listen, you got to get yourself together, though, Ryan. You got to, man. You was out of pocket for that. You shouldn't have did that, man.
You've been out of pocket. We both been out of pocket. I'll say that.
But listen, let me tell you. But Ryan, with it being 3-3, you guys got so much on the line. It could not be that you wasn't supposed to do that, dog.
Wait, what? I didn't.
So this right here is when I'm starting to think like, oh, where's Bill going with this? You wasn't supposed to do that. Like they sitting there talking. Bill, we're gonna let it play.
I'm saying it to your face. I never cheated. I never would cheat. I've never cheated in my career. Whatever I got popped for, I had to be tainted. And I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. I know I never cheated in my life. I put down my mom that has cancer.
Yeah, but you did. That's not what you told the commission. You pled guilty to the commission.
Because
it's not as though Bill's bringing up, stuff that they said to the commission, everything, outing it on a live.
It was either that or I go to court or wherever the hearing. And even if I win the hearing, they said that no matter what, they could suspend me. So I just took the year and said whatever. I know I didn't cheat. I don't need to cheat. I've been boxing my whole life. You know that.
Oh yeah, just to clear up, he didn't plead guilty. He didn't report the supplements that he submitted. That's why he got suspended.
That's why he got suspended. He didn't get suspended for the actual what's the name? He got suspended for
Mastering. Yeah.
I don't need it.
How did
the truth is the truth?
How did it get in your system?
So here's Bill Haney asking this dude a question that has legal ramifications, implications. He wouldn't want anyone to do this to his son. But now Ryan Garcia is here and he's saying, how did this get into your system? Like, these are questions this man already had to answer and everything. And now he's asking him this on a live.
The guy that came to help me lose weight, his name was Scooter. Okay. He brought me supplements. And I took the supplements, and that was the day before the fight. And then it just so happened that I tested the day before and the day after. So that's exactly what happened. So
just some background. The guy Scooter he's talking about used to train Zab Judah. Zab Judah is Devin Haney's godfather.
Yeah.
And so Ryan Garcia is alleging that Scooter, guy who used to train Zab, who's Devin Haney's godfather, brought him the supplements he took that, forced him to test positive.
It's shady business. And shout out to Ryan, though. Nobody actually commend Ryan for actually going on this little live here, outnumbered with Devin Haney's dad and godfather. You know what I'm saying?
I know. The people who take this and ran with it act like this was impo. Like everyone was trying to be objective during this live. We at least have Henry Garcia here.
Yeah, that would have been. But nah, they were trying to, try to seem like they were trying to, come at Ryan. Ryan's, came near 10 toes down, still saying what he's been saying. You know what I'm saying? He also mentioned, we probably get into it. He also mentioned Devin's situation.
Yeah. I think it's later on.
Mm-hmm. With the California.
God came in to help me lose weight, and I took the supplements he gave me, and for sure those are the ones that.
Okay,
so hold on, champ.
Okay, wait, hold on,
champ.
Hold on.
Is it safe to say?
Hold on, Zach. So Ryan, this was a day before the weigh-in?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
So you couldn't wait.
You knew I was in a bathtub. You know the bathtub technique. You know that one where you get the Epsom salt and it's hot as fuck, and then they take you off and they wrap you up in a towel, and then you redo it over and over again. So that's what I was doing all night, trying to lose that weight. And my body stopped at 143 pounds. I couldn't continue. I was hurting myself. So
But when did you take the supplement?
I told
Again, just straight interrogation. You saw Zab wanted to get on the interrogation as well. Just the way they keep grilling him and asking him questions. Someone should have told Ryan, like, don't answer any questions about what's already been settled with these guys. You should just be talking about whether or not there's going to be a rematch.
you that day.
And you took the supplement during the fight?
How can I take a supplement during the fight?
I'm saying the day of the fight, because you tested positive both days.
Exactly. Don't you think it would still be in your system? Think with your brain. It would still be in your system no matter what. It's not going to be the next day.
So Bill was trying to get him to say he took the supplement the day of the fight. You see, like, this dude is really fishing because he's trying to get Ryan to incriminate himself. And this is why this is an interrogation. This isn't even alive.
What was the supplement's name?
Name was the one that they tested. I don't know which one it was. Those are the ones I didn't have no knowledge on.
Okay, so let me just tell you which ones. So we'll know so the world would know not to use the supplements. Which supplements were they?
Like I said, I don't know what supplement. Those are his supplements.
Wait, no, hold on, Neil
Scooter,
City.
Scooter,
Wait, hold on.
You know
Which
what
one?
Scooter did say?
Wait, Neil City, hold on. Let me Ryan talk. Now, so you saying that
Let me
Scooter gave you
interrogate
something, you
Ryan.
don't even know the name to this day, you don't know what the name of the supplements are.
Those are what the lawyers have, whichever ones that he provided me. He gave me 2 of the ones that he gave me. We sent that to a lab. They tested it, and it was tested with Ostrin in its tablets. My thing was tainted.
Which one?
There's no doubt in my mind.
What company? Which one? Which one of the supplements?
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what it's called. I just told you that.
Right, but that sounds like a lie, right?
Why
That
would
sounds
it
like a lie.
like a lie?
Because what I'm saying is because you've been because you've been so informative to the people about everything, you would let us know is Scooter the one that slipped the shit on you, or is it the company?
Scooter is the one that gave me the supplements. I'm gonna always stand by the truth. Scooter gave me the supplements. I took the supplements, and then I tested positive. That's it. Point blank period. There's no bigger story. I don't know what happened. It got blown out of proportion.
I got a question, champ. I got a question.
What was
Look at Officer Bill. He doesn't want anyone to interrupt his interrogation. On Ryan.
He's not getting nothing out of it. I mean, besides snitching on the Scooter, Ryan is, standing 10 toes down. You know what I mean?
I don't think Ryan is snitching on Scooter. I think Ryan wants them to know that he's hip.
It was Scooter.
Yeah, I think he wants them. I think he wants them to know he's hip to Scooter.
Mm-hmm. It's y'all man's in them.
Yeah, I know Scooter.
What was the
Hold on, Bill.
Let me ask you one more question.
I just told you I don't know, Bill.
I know, but I'm saying
it
was used to cut weight, though. The supplement he told you said that you're going to use it.
Zab been trying to get one in.
Nope. He just gave me supplements, and
what was the supplement for, right?
It wasn't for cutting weight. I don't know what he gave me. I'm being real with you. I don't even got to be on this live. I'm being real.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it was.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. I'm a man
coming up.
I'm right here. I'm not scared because if you're
why
scared,
did you
then
say,
you're lying.
Okay, so why did you say that everyone had contaminated, that Victor, that Bill, that me, that everybody
because
else?
I'm very skeptical. I'm still to this day I'm skeptical. A man that got that was banned from another sport is helping you out. Devin Haney and your son has gained. He can lose so much weight, but then gain so much weight and then still fight for 12
Wait
rounds.
a minute. Did Scooter?
Now this is where I want to point out something. First of all, shout out to the Boxing Bros. You heard him. The Boxing Bros. We've been saying this about Devin way before Ryan even popped. We've been saying this about Devin being a weight bully. But do you notice how once Ryan calls Bill out on his stuff and says that screams cheating to me, Bill doesn't even want to address that. He wants to jump right back into interrogating Ryan to try to make Ryan look bad. Ryan brought up some legitimate stuff. Now, they're supposed to be having a two-way conversation, right? Not an interrogation. You see how Ryan's been open with Bill. He's been answering Bill's questions. He's been trying to be genuine with Bill. Bill doesn't even attempt to answer his question about how Devin can lose 25 pounds, rehydrate, and then fight for 12 rounds without cheating, and he's working with a guy who's the biggest cheater in the sport. He doesn't even answer that.
And you can't even detect it. Ryan was on point like that, but he tried to clear it up. Another thing that people don't realize, why I keep saying that, if you're gonna give Devin his O, give Regis back his belt. Because I really feel that he was done wrong. He was done wrong in that fight with Ryan was trying to point out, with the weight that he gained. Even the commission said that he came in there and it's considered cheating. We're talking about Devin here. This is Devin, pillow-fisted Devin, knocking down Regis Progress, who has never been knocked down before, who's been in there with dogs. Mm-hmm. I know my bro and a couple of people probably don't, like Regis like that, but you got to give him the fact that he's been in there with dogs and haven't been in punches and haven't been put on his butt. He go in there with pillow-fisted Devin Haney, and all of a sudden he gets knocked down. Come on now. Shout out to Snack and Victor Conte. They got them super drugs. It comes up undetected on all testing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked for an investigation into Victor Conte and Snack. Because I think that his fighters are unknowingly taking this stuff and not knowing that they get an advantage without knowing. Same thing would happen with all the other athletes that he was involved in. With the Bauco situation, they didn't know that they was taking stuff. I think this is the same situation. I seen it before and after Caleb. I seen it before and after Devin. I seen it before and after Barrios. I said before and after, and Snack is a drug. That's all I'm saying. Investigation of Victor Conte. Shout out to Ryan, and shout out to Bill for deflecting. That's top.
Yeah, so I brought it back to highlight the deflection. Now watch. To this point, Ryan's been openly answering all of Bill's questions. So when Ryan says something, Bill doesn't even address it. He just deflects and goes right back into interrogating Ryan. So I brought it back so we can take a look at that again. All right, let's take a look.
Nominated that Victor, that Bill, that me, that everybody
because
else.
I'm very skeptical. I'm still to this day I'm skeptical. A man that got that was banned from another sport is helping you out. Devin Haney and your son has gained. He can lose so much weight, but then gain so much weight and then still fight for 12
wait
rounds.
a minute.
That screams cheating.
Did Scooter bring the shit?
But answer the question: why isn't Devin Haney's record
went to go shake his head? I don't want to mess up my
relationship. The legal weight limit that you can gain.
There's no fucking such thing as going over
that's what they're saying.
The legal weight limit. Because listen,
Devin Haney has been a weight bully his whole career.
All right.
Even in the amateurs, he was a weight bully.
Will they give you a chance to lose the weight if you're overweight? Do they give you amount of time?
Yes.
Yes. So why weren't we? If we were a weight bully, why we weren't given time to lose the weight?
That is the dumbest thing. And Ryan didn't catch. He's saying we were a weight bully. Why didn't they give us time to lose the weight? Because it's how much you rehydrate after the weigh-in. So once you come in over that weight, he said, well, why didn't they give us time to lose the weight? Like, why would they give you time? At that point, it's either the guy agrees to fight or not. So you mean to tell me the day of the fight now, they're going to give you time to lose weight? So you're going to go work out now, lose weight the day of the fight, and then fight? that would be unsafe.
Look
No
at-
commission's going to do that. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
bro.
want to cut you off. I just wanted you to say, look at Zab's face. After Ryan was talking, he was like, yeah, man, the math ain't mathing, Bill. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Godfather's face. Look at his face. He was like, the math ain't mathing, Bill. Even Homeboy was sitting there. He was shaking his head when Ryan was talking. But, you know, they still need a Bill Haney check. So, you know.
That's it. Wait, what do you mean? Weight bullying?
I'm saying if we're weight bullying and they say that we're over the weight, why hasn't a commissioner, somebody says we're going to give you 15?
I don't know. Hey,
or,
some commissions enforce rules, some don't. I've seen it time and time again. Some enforce rules and some don't. Some turn a blind eye. Hey, Oscar Valdez got popped, and guess what? He got 0 suspension. Shane Mosley got popped, 0 suspension. Canelo gets popped 6 months. I get popped a year.
You know why? You know why?
It's just
but
different rules.
The commission.
I had
the
a
commission
billions
looked up,
gram.
The commission looked up your.
You know how much a billions gram is, Bill? You could take a little salt, put it in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and that's what I had in my system.
Hey, listen. If you have a pinch of heroin, is it in your system or not? There's no other way. There's no other way that pinch could get in your system.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, honestly, how does that make any sense?
Man, listen, you could have had a poppy seed bagel. You could have had a poppy seed bagel.
Exactly. The person who grabbed your plain bagel could have had a little bit of that powder on their fingertips. You know what I'm saying?
You know, some of them Dunkin' Donuts workers, you know, nodding off, drinking your coffee.
The views and opinions of
Oh, man.
do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen. Sorry, G. All right. Yeah, so I think this is practically over, but I'll let it play out. Yeah, so at this point, Ryan just leaves he just leaves the live because he realized that it was a setup to interrogate him. So you want to respond to that video real quick before we move to the Zab one, bro?
Yeah, man. I mean, I said what I had to say, man. Ryan made some good points. You know, shout out to Ryan for even getting on that live. Shout out to the Zab and everybody else for setting that up. You know, I hope Bill got whatever he needed to get out. You know, they was able to sit there with none of that yelling and screaming. He had Ryan right in front of him. Ryan didn't back down and, you know, try to maneuver out of the situation. He stayed 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? He even made points that had those guys' faces changing and shaking their head and saying, "Hey, you got a point there." You know what I'm saying? It was one time I was like, "All right, you know, shoot, Godson is a little bit of a weight bully." You know what I'm saying? He made one of those faces, you know. But all in all, man, I think that was cool. I like to see it.
That was a prime example of why people don't like the Haneys and why people respect Ryan Garcia more than Devin Haney. What you witnessed was a young man who was on a live with older men in their 40s and 50s, right? Who one is Devin's father, the other is his godfather. And Ryan by himself is speaking to these men directly. While they're older, wiser, more life experience, interrogating him, his dad's nowhere to be found. There's no one else nowhere to be found. He's doing it on his own. We will never see Devin Haney do anything like that. You'll never see Devin Haney do an interview or go live with Henry Garcia and Punch Drunk and all the people who support Ryan, Showbiz, all of them going at him. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. Devin is very protected with his interviews. He's going to go on company shows where they won't push him too hard. You saw Ryan trying to meet. So where some people look at it like, oh, good job, Bill. It's like for someone who's being an objective observer, I respect Ryan more than I respect Bill. It's a young man. You sitting there interrogating the young man. You're sitting here trying to get the young man to incriminate himself. Because in your mind, you're trying to get legal evidence. In his mind, he's thinking this is just some regular lie. This is why people don't respect Bill Haney as a man, because he's trying to set up a young kid. But also, what would everyone be saying if someone did that to Devin? If Henry Garcia set up a live with Devin and he was questioning Devin about how he loses weight and then he regains weight and still able to fight 12 rounds, and he was trying to trip Devin up into saying he takes PEDs, or what if he actually did that and got Devin to trip up? Everyone would be saying, oh, he set Devin up, he interrogated Devin, poor Devin. They'll be even going to other stuff, right? But the point is, when you see them doing it to Ryan, you don't care. All right, anyways, bro, look at this last one, and then we can talk about it and close out the segment. So now, here's a video of Zab meeting with Ryan Garcia again, and this time Zab's upset because Ryan Garcia invited Zab to his privates. All right, listen.
Pause. My bad. I said pause. No Diddy. My bad. No, I apologize for that. I can apologize for that.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, what? When did we start doing that?
Yeah.
I don't do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we men, we're fighters, we're top pugilists of the world. I have my era, you have your era, we all doing our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I respect all y'all young fighters, everybody doing their thing. You and Devin had y'all differences. You had a test that came up, the test came out. Devin Haney is my godson.
I know that.
When you look at so when you say, oh, I'm taking the side, that's my family, bro. That's my real blood family.
I know that.
So when you see Devin Haney when he was a young kid carrying that belt in the ring, that's my undisputed titles he was carrying in the ring. So that's real family, you know what I'm saying?
And I respect that.
Right. So when you say I'm taking the side, I'm supposed to. If your brother fought, I'm pretty sure you could be right there with your brother, right?
No, not if he's lying, bro. I'm sorry. Cain killed Abel. Remember, he was his brother too.
Well, I don't know what y'all feel. I got 10 brothers, and I'm right there with them every time they go to anything.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love God more than I don't care about blood, bro. Blood ain't nothing.
Listen, we all love God. Anybody that tell you I love God. Yeah, anybody tell you that.
But blood to me is I don't trust blood. I'm sorry.
All right, well that's your differences that you had in your life, and I'm sorry to hear that you have
family never screwed you over.
Huh?
So somebody in your family never screwed you over.
Of course, we all had that, but that's here nor there. What I'm coming on here for, Ryan, is talk to you about. I just don't like the disrespect. You can say anything you want to say because this is your mouth. You're a young man. You know, but
hey, you
I don't disrespect you. And
turn up back in the day,
huh?
You used to turn up back in the day.
I was a pugilist. I was competing. I don't compete no more, right? I am retired. I'm a grown man with children. I don't do that. So you never heard me disrespect you not one time, and I asked the same thing back. That's it.
I'm a father with 3 kids. I'm just like, bro, I have responsibilities. I'm not trying to disrespect you. My bad. I'm saying I'm sorry.
All right. That's all good then. You know, everything else with you and Hank, with you and Devin, they gotta handle that. Y'all gotta handle that. Listen, Ryan, you know I know all about suspension. I've been suspended 3 times in my boxing career. You took a PEDs and they gave you 1 year. I was defending my father from another fighter coming to the ring, pushing him, and we got into a fight, and they gave me 1 year. Think about that. I did the same thing, bro, but I didn't even take shit. I just was defending and helping my father in the ring, and they was coming at us, and they still gave me 1 year. So I understand exactly what you're saying, but what I don't like is why I'm on here, bro. Huh?
Boxing is bullshit.
I understand that. The only reason why I'm on here is the disrespect, bro. You know, even.
So, anyways, you see that there, even still, Zab's like, because you took something, and Ryan's like, he's not even taking the bait at this point. He's just shaking his head like, no, I didn't. Trill, what's your reaction to Zab pressing Ryan because he invited him to his privates on a live? He basically said Zab could,
I mean, yeah, of course, Zab's gonna feel some type of way. Zab's from the old school. Zab was trending this week. Zab was trending since these conversations came up with, and everybody's been replaying my heartbreak video of him getting stopped by Costa Zoo. I have to keep seeing that over and over and over again, just because they wanted to have this interaction. So now, since they had this interaction, Fox and Twitter algorithm keeps showing me Zab getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying, by Costa Zoo. So I have to relive this moment over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like all our so-called friends, I thought y'all loved me so much, keep retweeting Zab getting knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep reliving this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all jokes aside, shout out to Ryan for being mature enough to understand what Zab was saying, because that is a little too disrespectful when inviting another man to your genitals when all he's doing is trying to defend his family, and he's not being disrespectful. Like Zab did say, that is his godson, and what you gonna do? You gonna ride with your family to the end. But I do understand where Ryan was saying also. Ryan would say, blood is cool. Blood is thicker than water. Only in certain cases you need water to live. We learn that in the basics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I thought it was good, man. And shout out to the maturity of Ryan Garcia to notice what he did was wrong and to give him that apology. And Zab being open minded to receive that apology and just understand that it's just banter that went a little bit out of ease.
Nah, facts. I think Ryan has showed a lot of maturity. This is what I'm saying. I like people are watching this, and I don't know how you can watch these interactions and feel like Bill Haney and Zab or whoever is coming off looking a certain way. So for me, I do think it's wrong to invite any man to your privates. And I'm talking about using a slur. I don't care what you do in your personal life. This is just, we can't say what he said, so that's how we explain what he said. We're not telling anyone how to live their life. Live your life how you want to. I pass no judgment on anyone. But there is a generational gap between Zab Judah and Ryan Garcia. Like the things that they say to each other now as friends wouldn't fly in my day with me and my friends. Like that's crossing lines, crossing boundaries. And so what you have here is Ryan saying something that really isn't a big deal in this time if you say it. But if you would have said it back in the days, like, today they're more offended if you say like you're smoking on their dead loved one, right? But back in the days, if you said something like that, we didn't care about you. The people would make certain comments like that, and, but it's different eras, different things get people worked up now.
Yeah, it used to be
right?
like it was kind of like a good thing, like back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it was like that because I think FBG Duck said out he used to say it like affectionately smoking,
Yeah,
his
because
his little brother. Yeah.
You can hear
Yeah.
about people,
And
smoking their people's ashes or showing love, like ancestors used to
yep.
do that, and do stuff like that. That was like a sign of respect back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then he said the rival gang took it and
Yeah.
then said they were smoking them. And that's how it became
Shout out to
disrespect.
the Outlaws. Shout out to the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? They said that they smoked Tupac's ashes. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Yeah. So it's like the eras, things mean different things now. So now, smoking on, it's disrespect. So Ryan, I guess he didn't understand how much it would hurt Zab. So when Zab met with him, he was upset. Ryan showed maturity, like, yo, my bad, bro. Like, I wasn't even, at first he denied it. Then Zab said, no, you said it in spaces. Then he remembered saying it in spaces. And he said, yo, my bad. I apologize. Like, he wasn't trying to take it there. He was just in his generation, different generations. He apologized. But still, Why is Zab pressing this young dude like this? Y'all already interrogated the dude. Y'all are doing all this. Why are you pressing this kid? Like, why? And you see, each time it's Ryan presenting himself as a man. Ryan by himself. I seen Devin dancing in a bowling alley. I saw him do 2 interviews, protected interviews with media outlets. He hasn't come to the platforms like this. He hasn't come to where we get at you for real and ask you them questions. He hasn't come to the streets for an interview. Ryan's been all over the streets. But y'all like that, right? I guess. I don't know. For me, it's just like, if anything, I feel like Bill is making himself look bad and Team Devin's making himself look bad. And if I was Ryan, I would stop doing these interviews with everyone and just stay focused, because they're trying to interrogate you. They're trying to make you look bad.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know, you rocking with us, the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill, my brother Caden. You already knows LLG for life, and we the Boxing Bros.